Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a really fun video that I saw actually on TikTok, and it is my most complimented items, and I just wanted to share with y'all things that I don't know, I get a lot of compliments on because I'm not a gatekeeper and I want to share these items with you just in case like you're just like in the market for some new things, or you're just like interested in expanding your wardrobe, your perfume collection, makeup. Just wanted to share some of the things that I get the most compliments on. So this is not like a bragging video or anything, but I love these types of videos. I've literally been on a rabbit hole on TikTok, just like seeing what other girls get tons of compliments on and seeing if some of those things are my favorite or if they're things that I also want to try out for myself. So yeah, I have a bunch of different things I'm going to share with y'all: makeup, perfume, clothes, and yeah, I'm excited to share with y'all. So, okay, the very first thing I feel like I always get a lot of compliments on is my jewelry. So I don't know if it's because I have a ton of jewelry on all the time. I do feel like that really elevates a lot of my outfits. Like I could be wearing a very plain something and just my jewelry, I feel, takes it to the next, like a little notch up. But my jewelry is just something that I don't know, I just get a lot of compliments on. So I thought I'd share with y'all just like where my jewelry's from. Don't really change out my jewelry a ton. Sometimes I may change out like my necklace stack or something like that. But to be honest, bracelets are all the same. So let's start off with my earrings. I do get a lot of questions on my little earrings. These are from Gorjana actually, and I will get closer just so y'all can see. They're just two little hoops and they're very cute. I don't really like wearing huge just big earrings. I don't feel like they flatter my face, but these are just like the perfect little huggies and I love them. They're super comfortable. I literally have had them for like a year and a half and they've never tarnished. One of them kind of lost a little bit of color and I took it to Gorjana and they just gave me a brand new pair. So I love that Gorjana does that, and I really do like the quality of their earrings. So those are my earrings. I never switch them out. I used to, but now I just always wear those. And then on this hand, I have my Aura ring and I have it stacked with a Kendra Scott ring on top, which I also get a lot of compliments on. A lot of people like how it looks stacked. So let me see if I can show you this ring. I probably can't because of the lighting. I'll leave all of these things linked if I can, but it's just like a really pretty little diamondy ring, and it has like I think the like standard Kendra Scott little emblem on in the front, and then my Aura ring is just the gold color and I just wear it like that. And then on this hand I just have my engagement ring. Surprisingly, I also get a lot of compliments on this, and I think it's because it's not like a massive diamond or anything, but I do think it's because of the shine of it. I guess I think that is why a lot of people give me compliments on it. I don't know. I feel like every girl gives compliments on engagement rings because they're just so pretty and shiny, but I do get a lot of compliments on this, and I personally think it's because of the colorless nature of the diamond. When I got engaged, that was like a really big deal for me. Like I really wanted like a really pretty good quality diamond, even if it wasn't like a huge diamond. So that's what I got, and I have two wedding bands underneath and then a third little wedding band that just has like little diamonds. And yeah, that's that. And then my watch is actually a Fossil watch. It's actually really pretty. I got it during Christmas and it really looks like a Michelle watch. I feel it has like that really pretty pearlescent face with gold, has a little bit of diamonds, and it's two-toned, which I love. And I wear it on my right hand with two Miranda Frye bracelets. I have been a big fan of Miranda Frye for years. Like I have had these two bracelets for probably like, I mean, going on like 4 years, and I take a shower with them. I never take them off and I love them. I've had a ton of different variations of her bracelets. I have a ton of ones. Sometimes I'll switch them out, but these are the ones that I've really been wearing. And I love the little danglies. Like, I don't know, it just looks so pretty when you're talking. So I love that. And then on this hand, I have two David Yurman bracelets. The first one is just like the normal, I don't know, like their very basic bracelet that's, I feel like everybody has. And this other one is one that has a like a clip, I guess. And I really like how that looks. And then this is a Tiffany's bracelet. So this is like my hand where I wear like all my silver. And I feel like it just looks pretty, I think, just like having like my silver, and then my engagement ring is obviously white gold, so it kind of like matches together. I feel like I have a good kind of flow going here, and I just love my bracelets. I never take this off ever. My watch, I take it off every day, but these bracelets I never take off. And then this Kendra Scott ring, I only take it off when I shower, just because I take my Aura ring off sometimes. Yeah, and then my necklaces. So this up here is the Miranda Frye necklace, and I've had this also for like this one maybe 6-ish years. This gold one, it shines really pretty. I don't know if you could tell, and it matches this bracelet. And then down here is just a Kendra Scott necklace, and this is actually from Gorjana as well. It's just like a part of their personalized line, so it has my initial, my husband's, and my son's initial, and it's like a monogram. So I love it. I love how it looks. Very simple, dainty, and I just really like it. So that's my jewelry that I feel like I get the most compliments on. So moving into other things. So I guess I can just start off with like random items and then just go from there. But one thing that I get so many compliments on is this little Longchamp mini bag. Like everywhere I go, people always literally tell me like, I love your bag, it's so cute, it's so cute. Yesterday I literally had someone stop me and say like, oh my gosh, is that like one of the little mini Longchamps? And I told them yes, and they were like asking me all these questions. And I mean, I don't know, it's such a simple bag, but like literally it gets so many compliments, way more than like any of my designer handbags or anything like that. I just have this little ribbon attached to it, and I added a strap. I did a whole video on this, but I feel like this is just such a good summer bag. Super practical, I love it, and very cute, and surprisingly gets a ton of compliments. So there is that. And if you're looking for this bag, I really do recommend it. It's such a great bag, and they're coming out with this like really pretty brown color that I'm like, it's so cute, but I just don't need another one. I will say that one has been getting a little dirty. That's probably just my fault because I just throw it everywhere, but it is a really good bag. Okay, so next is perfume. So Angel Share by Kilian has to be hands down the one perfume that everybody gives me compliments on. I feel like I have gotten stopped by strangers to ask me what I'm wearing when I wear this specific perfume. And I love this perfume because I just feel like it is such a beautiful, it smells so good. It literally smells like apple pie with like whiskey. I don't know. It's like such an interesting scent, and I think that it's so like boozy. So if you're not into those types of scents, you may not like it. I just find that this is such a classy scent. I do only mostly wear this during the holidays or just like in the fall, but sometimes I'll wear it like in spring and summer, like for a night event, and I do get a lot of compliments. I really think it's just such a sultry, beautiful scent that I don't feel a lot of fragrance houses have, and so it's not something that you usually typically smell, and so I think that's why it probably gives me a lot of compliments. But I also think this perfume really does go well with my body chemistry, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's so long lasting. It has amazing projection, and I don't know, people give me a lot of compliments on it. I love it, and it smells so good. If you've never smelled this, I really recommend you pop into like a Sephora or something and smell it, because it's so special and definitely a compliment getter for sure. So that's my perfume. Okay, so next, I feel like this is something that more than most things I get compliments on, and that would be my eyelashes. I know that's interesting. I don't know. I literally get so many compliments on my eyelashes by strangers, and it's so funny because I used to really love strip lashes, and I would get compliments on those as well, and I hated putting those on. But now these are the lashes that I get a ton of compliments on, and they are from Amazon. They are just cluster lashes. I've really been into using this brand called May Hug, so I have them in different lengths. I just did my fresh pair today. I always do them Sundays. They last me all week, and on Saturday I take them off, give my lashes a little bit of a break, and then put them back on Sunday. So I have this one in Flare 3D and then this one in Prism 3D. Flare has to be my favorite. I wasn't like, the Prism ones are the ones I'm wearing today, and they're okay. They're not my absolute favorite, but these are just from Amazon. They're $16. They come with the adhesive for your lashes. You plop them on and they last literally a whole entire week for me. If I'm not in the mood to add any sort of adhesive to my lashes, then I do like these also from Amazon. They are from the brand called One Sis One Step, and these are they have self-adhesive on the actual lash, so they're kind of like those magnet style lashes, or they're already, I guess they're not magnet style, but they already have adhesive, so you don't need any glue. So I love these for like just those weeks where I'm like, I really don't feel like doing too much. But the only thing is these don't give as much, I feel like, va boom as these do. Like, I feel like these are just really pretty. They almost look like you went and got your lashes done professionally. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a good cluster lash, I would say these are both amazing, very affordable. This literally lasts me like more than a month. I've had this one for, I think this one for a month. This one for a little bit less than a month, but I do mine every week. And I also like really like to kind of layer them to give myself a little bit more fullness. But yeah, these give me a lot of compliments, and I love having them on just because it's really easy for me to do my makeup during the week. Like my lashes are already ready to go. And when I just want like a simple look, they look great. And with more of a full face of makeup, they look great as well. So definitely recommend these. And yeah, another thing that I feel like a lot of people ask about. So we'll have these linked down below. Okay, so the next two things are makeup related. And I feel like the most things that people compliment me on my makeup is always my eyelashes, like I said, my eyeshadow, and my blush. So for blush, this is the blush combo that I feel I've gotten a lot of compliments on recently. And then I'm going to show you some that are just like, anytime I'm wearing this blush, someone asks me about it. So currently, the one combo that I feel like a lot of people have asked me about is this. So this is the YSL blush liquid cream in the color 37, and then their Make Me Blush in the color 37. So they're both the same. I don't even think I realized that. But it's just this really pretty, like peachy pink. These blushes layer so well, and I think why people give me compliments on it is honestly because the pigment is so pretty. But I find that both of these are so blurring. It really, like, if I'm having a bad makeup day, I always use these two because I know it's gonna make my makeup look at least somewhat decent, because these two products on my cheek are gonna give me a very diffused, beautiful color payoff. So I do hate that these are so expensive, but I do find anytime I wear them, people have like asked, like, what are you wearing as your blush? So these are amazing. Sometimes I also add this Kosas Dreamland blush. This is a lot lighter, but I feel that because this blush is a little bit more matte, it's not like super matte, but it doesn't have any sparkle or anything. Sometimes if I want to add a little bit of shimmer, I will add this blush, and it's also very pretty. I think it just layers very pretty with the YSL blush. It kind of gives it like a really pretty sheen. Without changing the integrity of the colors. So I don't know, I feel like these two blushes are amazing together, but with this layered on, I mean, it's just so pretty. Your makeup's always gonna look good, and even though they're expensive, I do feel like it's worth it because it's such good quality products. So definitely have gotten a lot of compliments on that. And then my OG, what I feel like since maybe like 2015 that I've gotten so many compliments on my blush is because of this product. Anything Hourglass. So Hourglass products are just so amazing. I find that people sometimes will say like, oh, your blush always looks good, or your skin always looks good. And I have to say it's probably because of my setting powders. So I use the Hourglass, their finishing powders. My favorite is Dim Light. I also like Soft Light. Both of these come in this pink Elephant palette. This was limited edition, but these two amazing. I also have I have Soft Light and this Evil Eye palette. I use it literally every day. And then on here I have, this is also Soft Light. This is another finishing powder and another palette. So this is Soft Light. My favorite, literally, they're just so good. They make your makeup, like if you ever feel like powdery or just like your makeup isn't cohesive, put one of Hourglass's finishing powders on. Game changer. It's going to make your makeup look amazing. I will not go anywhere without it. Anytime I don't use it, I'm like, my makeup looks like crap, and it's because I haven't put on my finishing powders. But other than that, from Hourglass, their blushes are just amazing, to be honest. Like, any blush that you use from them. These two, so pretty. I'm wearing these two blushes today. This one's a more natural one. The ones in the Elephant palette, again, very pretty pink. They just give like such a healthy, glowy look that's not like greasy. It's just like a glow from within, a beautiful veil. I don't know, it's just so amazing. I love it. I like their bronzers as well. Not as much as other bronzers that I have, but I mean, just overall, these are the blushes I think really do give me, get me a lot of compliments, and I think it's because it really just looks beautiful on the skin. And I even find that I loved these when I was younger, and I love them now that I'm a little bit older, so I think these are going to be products that I have in my collection forever. Like, I can't live without my Hourglass stuff. Okay, so another makeup related thing that I feel like this is probably the most that I get complimented besides my eyelashes is my eyeshadow. And it's not because I can do some crazy artistic eyeshadow. I can't. I'm literally the most basic eyeshadow girly ever. But I think it's the eyeshadows that I use anytime I use any of my Natasha Denona palettes. I'm gonna get a compliment. And I truly believe it's a testament to the amazing quality of Natasha Denona's palettes, of their eyeshadows, just how beautiful they are. Today I'm wearing this palette and I love my eyeshadow. It looks so pretty. But I think out of all the palettes, the one that gets the most complimented for me personally is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. I think this eyeshadow palette is perfect for my skin tone. I think these tones really do look the best on my eyes. I think it just complements my brown eyes. I do think that it's a correlation of the eyeshadows, how easy they are to blend, how pretty they look on the eyes. And then also, I think just maybe the eyeliner that I use. I actually wish I would have brought that in here, but the eyeliners that I love to use are MAC Costa Ricci. And yeah, that's the one that I feel like I get most compliments. And it's because it has a red undertone, which makes my brown eyes pop out a lot. But I do think that these eyeshadows are just, they're the best of the best. I don't think that I've ever tried eyeshadows that are better than Natasha Denona. I just really don't. And I get so many compliments. If you're looking for a new palette, I recommend the I Need a Warm. Okay, so moving into some clothing items that I feel like I get a lot of compliments on. The first one is going to be a pair of shoes, and that is my Vejas shoes. So I get a lot of compliments on my Vejas sneakers, specifically in this style. These are new, but I have two other ones that are in different colorways. But this specific shoe style, I don't know what it is. I think it just looks like a very, I don't know, pretty casual shoe. And this is in the style SDU J Mesh Natural Platin. That's this one. But just all the SDU style colored shoes, I get a lot of compliments on. I have ones that are all white. I have ones that are like gray with a blue. And then these are like a little brown. And they have like a little rose gold moment, which I really like. So yeah, these shoes give me so many compliments. I think it's, again, I think they're just like a really pretty sneaker. I love them. They're very comfortable. I feel like they're probably my favorite sneakers of all time. I have others that from Veja that I like, but those are just, I have repurchased that style so many times. I just like it. I like how it looks with shorts, skirts, leggings, honestly anything. So love those. Very comfortable. Again, they are in the style SDU. So check them out. They're very, very comfortable. Okay, so this is the last set of things I wanted to talk about, and it is clothes related. So I've really transitioned to my fashion because I'm a mom now. I work from home. I used to just love purchasing like a bunch of fancy outfits that would sit in my closet and would not get worn because I don't really go out like that anymore. So what I've been trying to do is really transition my wardrobe to be a little bit more elevated, but also fit my lifestyle. So one of the things that I've really loved wearing are trousers, but comfy trousers. So these trousers are, you can't really see them, but I'll insert a picture. These are from Vuori, and I don't know if you can tell, but they just look like a trouser. They're like a neutral colored trouser. They kind of have the pleats up here. But if you feel this feels like a legging or a sweatpant. And I love wearing these because I want to be comfortable, but I want to look put together. And I find that wearing pants like this kind of gives me that. So I wear them with a sneaker, a very basic white black whatever top, and I tuck it in and it just looks so nice. I have my makeup done. Usually I'll always have my makeup done, but not my hair. I'll just put it like in a braid or a ponytail. But just having a very elevated, comfortable pant, I feel like has really taken my wardrobe from just only wearing like Lululemon Aligns with a big sweater to looking a little bit more put together in a comfortable way that fits my lifestyle right now. I love wearing heels. If I could, I'd wear heels every day, but I just can't. I have a 4-year-old that I need to run around chasing, so it's not practical for my life, but I find that those pants just really do give me like that elevated look. So love those. I have them in a couple of other colors. They're pricey, but I wear them so much that I find that it's worth it. So I love those. And then when I am going to go out and do something fun, one of the things that I feel like I get a lot of compliments on are my pants. I have a lot of, I feel like, fun pants. I really, really enjoy buying colorful pants, mostly like colorful trousers. I find that for my body style or body type, trousers are the best pants for me personally. And so I like how they look. I love wearing them with heels. So I have so many different colored trousers. Like I have a pink, a yellow, a green, just a basic white linen. I have so many more, but I didn't want to bring all of them. But these pants just give me so many compliments, and I find that they're just a fun way to dress up your wardrobe and not just wear like a simple jean or things like that. And they're so comfortable. So my favorite two trousers are from Abercrombie. These are their linen. I think these are called the Sloans maybe. Let me double check. I don't think it says the name on here, but I'll double check. But these are their wide leg trousers. And then these are also another wide leg trouser from Abercrombie. And these are not linen. I wish they said the name on here, but I don't think they do. These are not linen, but they are very lightweight material as well, and they're so comfortable, so flattering. They look amazing with heels. That's how I always wear them. And then I have these pink ones. These are from Zara, but again, very nice quality. And then I have these kind of cargo type style pants. These were from Target last year, and they have like cargo pants or cargo pockets. But I think one of my favorite ways to dress up my wardrobe, like I mentioned, is by wearing a trouser. And I think you always just look so elevated, whether you're gonna wear a trouser like the Viore ones that are more casual, you can wear them with sneakers, or when you go out and you want like a fun pop of color, but you still wanna look classic and elegant. I think a trouser is just, I love them. I love trousers. I always buy them. I also have a pair of Abercrombie trouser jeans. So good. And I really like wide leg trousers. I've been really into them. I do have some straight kind of like cigarette pant style trousers, but I think my wide legs with a good pair of heels is, you just can't go wrong with it. And I feel like a lot of people always give me compliments on my pants. I don't know, I think I just am a pant girl. I like pants. And yeah, so I think that is everything for today. I love this trend. I would love to hear what your most complimented things are as well. I'd love to do a part 2 once I kind of gather. There's a couple of other things I didn't include in this video, but like I mentioned, these are my favorite type of videos. I love to see what other girls get compliments on, what their favorite things are. So I would love to hear maybe what your most complimented items are as well, so I can check them out. But other than that, I think that's everything for today, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.